to explain and discuss it to you guys in my own words and based on my understanding. So first thing first, the book stated that the way to explain grammar has developed. The first one is based on sentence-based perspective, and today mostly discourse-based perspective. It is because the previous way to explain grammar was not really well, so that linguists chose to develop the way they explain the grammar. So the first topic is about grammar from a discourse perspective. So it basically the relationship between the words it, that, this, and other to specific text. Second one is about texture something, and there are two types of this texture. The first one is unity of structure, and the second one is unity of texture. Unity of structure refers to how to make the information structure, focus, and flows, and schematic structure in the text, and the unity texture refers to the cohesion and how to make the text is cohesive and coherent. The third one is, I believe, is the conjunction. Cohesion is. Do you have something? Just the same with the unity of texture. Next one is okay. I will try to say everything that I remember, not my like order, just and then the next one is conjunction. As we know, conjunction is how to connect one sentence to other sentences using one or two words. There are some type of conjunction as well, like temporal conjunction, like when, meanwhile, and so on. And there are also the additive conjunction, just like in the same classes, and the meronymy is just like the kind of same words, but they are not the same. It's just like the analogy is just like a couple, like they are different gender, but they are linear for each other. And the last one, if I'm not mistaken, is the substitution and ellipsis. Substitution is just like how the words substitute together. The example is just like John substitutes had dinner. For example, somebody asked to somebody, and he asked, has he had dinner? And the other one said, I think he is done because there's no fridge in the fridge. So the way we see the type of question and the answer that this person gave correct, that's why the done that the answers to the A's question is substitute the question. And the last one is the analysis. Analysis is just like the additional information to specific text. I think it's usually used in an interview where the interviewer asks the interviewee about something, and the interviewee answer it with slang words or maybe everyday language, so that it doesn't really connect to the context. So maybe when they put that video interview on TV, they need to add some subtitles preceding the statement that the interviewee said to the interviewer. So I think that's all that I can say about this topic. It was really tired. Okay, next one.
Okay, let's find about. As far as I know, but this course has structural grammar. So what I learned before, that the relationship between the discourse and grammar, structural grammar, is how we use words, how we mix some explanation to make sorry, I have like one sentence to understand the meaning of language. So text is have unity of texture, and the word is unity of structure. And then that's another topic is reference. So for reference is having five kind of reference. First is anamorphic references. So it's like you see before. Another example, he will be. It's referred to use it, and categorical references is for my example. They use she twice when she wants to go tonight. She has like I have search for example in other differences, and also question is make a simple explanation in the or maybe just give you explanation about
in a box. Box. Text box.
I think that I can just
Okay. I'm going to put my understanding about this topic. So first is, as we all know, our topic is about the discourse and grammar structures, which means that in discourse we also should pay attention to the grammar structures of the text, because as you explained before, in the traditional way we only see the grammar in the sentence that start with grammar. But today's in the discourse we have a discourse, which means that we also see grammar in the text and we connect it to the maybe some reference and some items of the grammar instructions. So in the grammar instructions we have, in discourse grammar instructions we have the cohesions. So the cohesion means that the relationship between the meaning of the text, between the text and the item of the text. The item of the text is refers to like words, phrase, clause, etc. And that's why we should pay attention to that. And in cohesion, it's divided into some. It's kind of like not topic, but it's some types maybe or something like that. What is that? Thank you. The first is reference, as you guys explained before. Reference is like something that refers to another information in the text, and reference also divided into some types. First is anaphoric reference. It's like the information is put on the first or the beginning of the text, or the before of the pronoun or the reference. For example, Robbie is a handsome boy. He is he's very friendly, humble. So the pronoun he is refers to Robbie. And the next is category difference is the information is put at the after the pronoun or after the what we call the pronoun in English reference. No? Yeah, maybe like after the pronoun. For example, this it is very strong. It can help me to save my paintings. This is my favorite bag. So it is the pronoun and bag is the reference of it. And next is exophoric. Yes, because exophoric is we have information as a reference, but it is on the outside of the text. It's like we should have the background knowledge between the speaker and also the listener. For example, like examples also in our text material is you and your. And the next is homophoric. So homophoric is very rather similar with exophoric, but homophoric is in exophoric we talk about the difference in outside of the text. Homophoric is also outside of the text. Yeah, we should have the cultural background of the text. That's why we can understand what is the differences of these fragments of this text. And information is about the cultural background. And the next is comparative and also bridging reference. And comparative is like we have the comparison between two things in the text. So the comparison is the reference of the text, and also Different
almost
meaning.
like different meaning. It's a contrasting meaning and of the synonym, and also hyponymy. Hyponymy means like some words that can be classified of a general specific meaning. Yeah, in the same class. And the same class. And next is synonymy. This one is meronymy. Meronymy is like yeah, it's we classify maybe two words or more in a one name, in a one title. Maybe as your examples, like a couple. It's couple. It consists of two persons that they are female and male. So when they are together and we can classify them as a couple. And next is we have a substitution, and the substitution it means like in a sentence we put another word to describe or to mention that word. For example, like this bag is very beautiful. This one is my favorite. So this one is substitution because we substitute it in our text to reverse the bag. And the next is ellipsis. Ellipsis means like how we express just like words in a conversation. Maybe like and how to describe our expression. Maybe in conversation we often use yeah. It means like silly maybe expressions. So we can use it. And I forget the word. It's the combination between the adjective and also the noun. What is called? Collocation. Collocation is the collaboration between the adjective and also the noun. For examples like the was fine, what else? American man, yeah, clean room,
Real estate agent.
yes, like that. And also we have conjunction. It's very important in our text and also in conversations because when we put the conjunctions in our text, it make our text is more complex and can make the connection between one phrase and another phrase. So and also our text can be more understandable and also it can be more complex than we do not put another maybe one of the conjunction. And example of the conjunction is very a lot of conjunctions. There is also in another language such as and, but, what else? However, there is, etc. I think that's all my comprehension for this.
I would like to add about collocation. So based on the reading material that I read, not all the words can collocate each other. Like for example, you mentioned American man, real estate agent. We only compare these two just the way they are. We cannot said American planet or American Earth or some other words. And also we cannot use real estate agent the way we cannot use real estate fruit or blah 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 other than real estate agent. So not all the adjective and nouns can be used to collocate each other.
Have you ever read in our material, it's like in collocations we have love and hate.
Yes,
What
it's
is the meaning of
I think it's the combination between the verb and
but in collocation, in the explanation of collocation we have the adjective, we got a combination between adjective and noun. So hate and love is also the example of the collocation.
it's the example of collocation, but it is not part of enough adjective and noun. That's why we cannot collocate every adjective and noun. So it's just basically based on the context because there is no American planet, so that can be used at all. And also there's no real estate fruit, so the right one is used in
Maybe I will read the material again. Actually, I confused all of this material.
because it's really long.
Search for another.
Yeah, maybe from another author or from another because
We just find new vocabulary here. Will learn of this material.
yeah, it's a bit difficult to understand.
This one materials I translate for the first time. I translate this material in Bahasa or way. History is my first PE.
How many minutes? How long?
12. 10 minutes.
It's better to put it in the middle, near to 15. And actually, I recorded two times, and the first trial was 16 minutes. So I don't dare to submit 16 minutes video. That's why I really recorded it, and I got 13.
I could expect it once. But my laptop because my storage is full. I rather like, how can I record a video? Maybe my dad was in SoundCloud and I'm on so how can I record a video? But I have my laptop.
The lifesaver. How many minutes? 28, 29? 29. How many minutes should we make this video? 30? Oh, this is Hanifa. Come and tell us to shut the camera off. Oh, you're talking about.
Do you so far love this subject? Love
Yes, relationship. 50-50.
So the next material is for like listening before. The materials like even is hard, but this one is very hard. Really hard because it's extreme. It's like the listening you can have the material in our daily life. This is here we find difficult one. This is
Not a
I
level.
just need to bring the materials one time, but this one is
More than two.
I prefer this material since 3 days.
Wow, that's I just prepared it the night before Sunday, so it's Saturday, and then I tried to study it while I also doing my another homework.
The days that I prepared this material, I just taught it with friends.
Yeah, because there's a lot of material, like because it's 31 pages, and
That's okay. That's okay.
yeah, that's okay, but
It's okay.
that's just kind of a lot.
But we should find our type of reading. Maybe scanning, skimming. scanning.
I just look for the important information. Then apparently everything is important, so I need to type it. I'm not type it. Write it down. I just when I was recording my recording, I just put the because I have to read in Chinese and I take notes of difference. It's all difference. I don't go on, so I help myself. It's okay, you try your best. Why? Maybe just because this phone is from China. Is it? Yes, it's from China. It's your, Realme. But many people just compliment the camera of my phone. It's kind of clear, but it's not that clear. It's clear. Why? I love my the Chinese camera. But we have a lot of assignments semester. But I tend to watch movies all the time. I even watch movie. I just you take movies yesterday. Film, literature and film. In the is this assignment? Yes. Discourse? Not literature and film. Yeah, we have to make an essay analysis about book and film adaptation. It's 2 and 3. Yeah, it's interesting, but difficult. Yeah, difficult. I need to do my research after this and then just do on the work tonight because it's due tomorrow.
Depends on
Yeah, it depends on us. So what is
you have read the assignment last week. It's something you can go to like it's the SLA.
The one on Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's SLA.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the morning break is the latest.
Because you make your heart stop.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes. You have?
We don't have an science course. Just check after this. It's okay. It's like after this if you're sure. You guys have psycholinguistic class tomorrow?
I think so.
Yeah. We don't have literature and film class. Yeah, outside of the town. We don't even have assignments that have to be done tomorrow. Everyone is positive and just using English. You dropped it.
No, I just drink water.
Good.
Because I did intermittent
Oh, do you fasting?
just
Intermediate fasting.
just
Type of diet.
and you breakfast in maybe 10 or 12.
Oh, just I follow around. I don't want to eat my
It's yours.
Well, because I'm
First thing first is best. I started because I have work after birth. I try to manage my food, what I eat. Like the key point is you need to eat food and also
every day.
it's
Every day. What time?
It's depends. 1 p.m. until 3 p.m. You breakfast I breakfasting maybe in 12 until 12 and 8 a.m. 8 p.m. You can eat all things, but you make sure that the ingredients is not consume that more sugar than it's based on your, I have checked my ABA at least TV and wait, yeah. So, you know how to consume this sugar and this resolve until you can eat anything. But I don't have carbohydrates. I just more protein than carbohydrates.
So you don't eat rice?
Yes, I do rice. But
Carbohydrate?
just one.
One time.
One time. After that, I just like rice, fruit, or bread yogurt. Not yogurt can you eat because they have more sugars and also ingredients is milk is more than 50-100%, and I can consume it.
So is it the same with the deficit?
Yes.
Oh, it's the same.
The impact is intermittent fasting is deficit calorie. That's the calorie you get is more than is cheaper than the calorie you burn. So it's also helps balance with your maybe running or the smoking is 40 minutes also.
sensation.
You know, they have a lot of meetings on cafes, so I can avoid to buy eggs. Oh, you usually
What type of coffee do you like?
whatever the coffee, but it should have a lot of milk.
Yeah, I like American. I also like hazelnut coffee.
My first hangout with this show, you tried it.
I just tried the red coffee because I want to buy the coffee, but because I'm married, so I try to avoid
When you want period, you can consume like
it's that fast. It's for reproduction. It's not for digestion system. So a lot of people said that when you eat ice, when during your period, your blood will be frozen. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that our blood is not in the digestive system. So it's relation. It's very. What's up? 8:20? It's 140 minutes.
I need to read my material.
Stay off there.
Maybe they grow on Atlas. We never know.
But is it okay for them to go to Atlas?
Yeah, this they're 6, no, 20, right?
Yes, they are only 20. Yeah, they said they want to try Guinea. Really? And because their accommodation place is near San Luis,
Have you ever escaped?
And I just cannot think I'm eating that stuff. I'm scared that it
Salmon?
salmon. Yeah, salmon is okay though. I ate salmon, but for seafood like maybe squid or octopus, I don't dare to eat that. Maybe not the right time. Maybe
Maybe octopus?
yeah, it's good. I never want to taste it. But if I have time to go to China, I think I would like to try it. Maybe for change from our faculty to go to study abroad. 15. It's 15.